Hello and welcome. This is Zoli from Clockwork Time. The website is clockworktime.eu, or you can follow us on Instagram. It's Clockwork Time, or send us a mail, theclockworktime@gmail.com. So today we have something special, and it's an Omega watch. First of all, this is not my watch. I have to tell, this is like a watch of my good friend Marcel. So thank you very much, Marcel, for lending this watch, and so I could make the review. As you can see, this is the nice, I'm not going to show, maybe some of you already know what kind of watch I am talking about. This is actually the Omega wooden box. As you can see here, you have the Omega manual and of course the warranty cards in a nice leather pouch. Of course I'm not going to show you the numbers and stuff, because that's not what I want to do. Okay, let me put this aside and take out the actual box. So this is actually an Omega SEAMASTER. As you can see, the wooden box is nice and everything. We are going to put this aside so we could check. You can see the cushion does have the Omega logo on it as well, which is nice. It's a well built box and everything. I'm going to make this a little bit cleaner, it's a bit dusty. So this is the Omega SEAMASTER ceramic version with the black dial. This watch overall is a nice, hefty, it does have a weight. Of course the classic SEAMASTER bracelet. Let me show you one thing. This Omega clasp being changed for another one, because this does have, if I'm not mistaken, the micro adjustments. Yes, it does have. Let me just show you. You can see. So this clasp itself costs around 150 euros. This is a nice nice little watch. So let me get to some specifications. You can see the dial. Let me move first the hands a little bit out of the way so we could see the nice Omega logo. Yes. Beautiful watch. And to the specifications. So the watch actually in diameter, except without the crown, is 41 millimeters, and including the crown is 45 millimeters. So it's not a big watch. It's actually a nice watch to wear. The lug width is 20 millimeters, and from lug to lug it's 47, so it's way below 50, where 50 is used to be kind of a big watch. But this is actually below 50, so 47 actually, so it's nice, it's sitting nice on the hand and everything. The thickness of the watch in this case is 13 millimeters, so that's actually nice. It's not that thick, it's not that big. You can see the case back, the SEAMASTER. It's nice and it's plastic. So I mean plastic like how it's made. So it's a stainless steel, but how they print the logo, it's a plastic technique. So it's nice. As you can see, at the 50 mark we have the helium. Let me just try to zoom into it. The helium escape valve, and at the 3 o'clock we have the crown, and the crown does have the nice Omega logo to it. The watch itself, it's not heavy, I should say. but still not light. It's something in between, and it's actually super nice. As you can see, the bracelet is does have the screw. It doesn't have the classical push-out pins. It does have the screws, so it's way easier just to unscrew the pins and just shorten the actual length of the bracelet. I really do like this watch. This is actually, if you can read, 300 meter. It does have a 300 meter water resistance, and it's a coaxial chronometer. So this is Omega's actually the coaxial movement. Of course, you all know the coaxial movement was invented by George Daniels, the late George Daniels actually, and Omega took his like work and put it in a few watches, actually pretty few Omega watches, and this is I'm a big fan of the coaxial actual movements. They do not require as much lubrication, and a lifespan of the actual movement is big. The lume, as you can see, it's nice and bluish, and the arrow of the hands are greenish, so it's nice compared to my. Let me just take off my Citizen Eco Drive. Yeah, I would say by specs the Citizen is a bit bigger. If I'm not mistaken, the Citizen is 42-43 millimeters, so compared to size, the Citizen is a little bit, tiny bit bigger. Let me just put the SEAMASTER to my hand so you can all see how it sits. My wrist is something around 17.5, 18 centimeters, depending on the part of the day. Yeah, of course, it's a bit loose now because I have moved the micro adjustment, but this watch sits really nice. I would like to own one day, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, the Citizen does have the weight to it. The watch head is yeah, it does have the weight. Of course, the bracelet on the and the clasp, the huge clasp on the Omega SEAMASTER is adding to the weight, but actually that's nice. The glass on it is a sapphire crystal with anti-reflex coating under and above the glass, so it if we can read the actual, like you can see the reflection, and you can still read the actual watch face. This watch, you can see, is changing brushed and polished surfaces, so it's making also the bracelet polished and brushed, so it's really nice. The ceramic insert bezel does have the 120 click, and let's just listen to the sound of it. Yeah, it's pretty loud. I would say a little bit hard to grab the actual bezel, so it's not that easy to basically grab. It could have like teeth on it, or I don't know, like for example the Longines Hydro Conquest does have teethings on the outside, so it's easier to grab. Or for example, let's check on the Citizen. You can see it's much easier to grab and it's much easier to turn, so just for the comparison. So I would say this watch, if you are lucky, you can find used ones starting from, I don't know, 2,000 euros as I checked. If you're super lucky, maybe a bit below, but the new starting around 2,600, maybe 3,000 euros, depending on the location. So this is not a super expensive, but not a cheap watch. This is certainly something which is nice and holds the value. So let me just put it back to its nice cushion, and to put it back to the, okay, just a little losing up the, yes, it looks like I'm doing it for the first time. Okay, so the watch itself is sitting super nice in this wooden box. It's actual leather, and with the red Omega logo on the upper side. So this is a super nice watch, and this was me, Zoli from Clockwork Time. Thank you very much. You are with me today, and hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers.